No, I really should. I don't know if I can actually. I was gonna say I really should stream to both Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know if I'm able to, because I remember there was a whole thing where if you did a thing with Twitch, you weren't allowed to do it with YouTube as well. I think if you became a partner, and I have to check my status on that because it's been a hot minute since I've streamed on there. But anyway, here we go. So hello everyone, I am back for some Senkaimon. Hopefully this time I won't feel like I'm dying like I did last time. Let's go ahead and do the free summons. As you can see though, I did get Bambi, which on this account, if you don't remember, I think I went to like step 7 or 6. I think I did step 7 on stream, and nothing. And so then I thought, oh, okay, I might as well go to step 10 to try to get that, you know, pick a thing ticket, to pick your own 5-star ticket, which I read incorrectly because that's at step 25, not step 10. And so I didn't know that until after I clicked step 10. So I click step 10, I get Bambi. I was like, sweet, that's the one I was missing that I didn't get on JP. And then I was like, where's the ticket? So I can pick Candace now because Candace is best Quincy. And nope, that's step 25. That's step 25. So I went ahead and did step 11 just because it's cheap, and I'm just gone on orbs. That was like 5-6 days ago, and I've only got 133 orbs. I am just out. I'm gone on orbs, which is a shame because we've only got like 2 more weeks till the anniversary. So what better way to start grinding orbs than Senkaimon? We're doing the 8th anniversary tower. Now, usually I try to do these, I try to do like the first 30 steps just because they take forever. And I don't want to have to subject you guys to it. But if I'm being completely honest, I thought this was the 9th anniversary tower, and I thought I was gonna start from scratch, and I thought, oh, that would be cool. I didn't notice it was the 8th until after I started the stream. In fact, you saw me realize it, but I was playing it off so smoothly, and now it's too late because I told you. So, whoops, I guess. But yeah. So now we're doing it all manually, which is fine. You know, it's still gonna be a faster stream than if it was the 9th anniversary tower, just because everything's already been selected, I guess. Davon, Roxas, hello. Man, I was thinking about Roxas the other day. That's such a weird topic, right? No, but I was thinking about Roxas. I was like, man, I know you get to play as Roxas in the Remind DLC when you go back and you fight who do you fight as Roxas? I know you fight Isa, or I guess Zyx. Do you also fight Xemnas? Is that like before? Anyway, I just thought it would have been really cool if you got to do it before, like in the actual Kingdom Hearts 3 rather than the DLC. Which they probably didn't have time to like program all that in there, but it would have been cool had they taken a little bit of time to do that, and then we would have gotten a chance to do that. Oh well. Is it just Zyx? Okay. I couldn't remember because I know both Ansem and Xemnas leave the fight early because you fight him again later, but I didn't know if it was before or after. German Shepherd, hello. How are you, guys? I'm happy to be able to stream today. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but you know, life. In fact, I should, like with every stream, I should actually be doing homework right now. But luckily, nothing's due tonight, so I can procrastinate a little bit. I also want to start streaming more because I want to stream more than just BBS. Like, YouTube will likely be like BBS for the most part. Stream-wise, it'll definitely be just like BBS and stuff. But I want to start streaming on Twitch again and just start doing a variety of stuff. I think it'd be really fun. Because I want to do the... But that's where the time thing comes into play, where I don't have... Like, I'll start a game, but I won't have time to really play it. So I really have to set my schedule up better, especially with homework and stuff. But I'm going to give it a shot. I know we got the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom coming out in September. I'm really looking forward to that. First time you ever get to play as Zelda. That's pretty cool. But before that, I want to play Link's Awakening again because I played it once, like last year or 2 years ago, and it was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would because I don't typically enjoy... I say I don't typically enjoy, but I don't really play many games that are like top-down like that, and it's all chibi style. But I really enjoyed that one. And like I said, it's not that I don't enjoy those kinds of games, I just don't think to play them. But I really enjoyed that, and that got me into like a whole thing lately where I was like, oh man, I really, something I do not play. I just don't do it. And once again, it's not that I don't enjoy them, it's just that they don't grab my attention. It's like JRPG style, like turn-based strategies, turn-based games, like Persona and all that stuff. But lately, I've had that itch. I'm like, I kind of want to play these games, and so I downloaded a demo that I've only played an hour for. You get like 3 hours of it, for like Star Ocean, the second story or something like that on the Switch. I started playing that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's also voice acted. All the important stuff is voice acted, which is great because I hate reading. And so that was pretty fun. I still have to play the other 2 hours, and I might buy the full thing. I don't know yet. Because again, it's very different than the kind of games that I like to play, and it's also not exactly turn-based, which is fine. What I really wanted to look for was something that you can equip like armor slots and like spells and like weapons that have different effects and stuff, and that kind of matches that. And so I've been itching. What is the ticket for the tower? I think it's just, I don't know. I'll check after this. I'll check because I am curious. Kazushini. Is it just a premium BBS? I mean, premium 5-star ticket? Uh-oh. Oh, there is also Pokerogue. There's also Pokerogue that I've heard a lot about, and I don't really know how it plays or anything. But it does sound like... I have had people suggest it. I might do that. I might do that on days where I'm like, I don't feel like starting a game. Because there are some times where I'm like, oh man, I can't start a game. Because if it's a story game, then I'll have to invest like, you know, the way I stream, depending on the game, it's usually around 10 parts, 8 to 10 parts. Just cut down on like 3-hour chunks. If it's a game I'm really invested in, like when I was with KH3 came out, that was like, I think that was the most I've ever streamed at one go. There was one that was like 8 hours long. I don't remember. But, also, if I'm too loud, let me know. I'll turn myself down and adjust the volume. But yeah, if it's a game like that's like a story that I'm like, oh, I really want to do this, then I'll have to like really think about it, especially with school and stuff, because I can't just be like, okay, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, you know, because I don't know what I'll have to do those days in terms of school. And right now, it's not too bad. During the summer semester, it hasn't been too bad, which is great. I do have homework, but it's not like, it's nothing terrible. You know, for each assignment I can get done in one day, and I've only got 2 classes, so it's not that bad at all. It's when the fall semester kicks back up, I'll have 4 classes, and it'll be a little bit more time crunchy. And this time, I'm gonna have to actually interact with people, which I don't want to do because people, right? I have to, there's 2 of my classes that are going to be in person, potentially a 3rd. I don't mind the 3rd one if it's going to be in person. If all goes well, it'll be Japanese 2. Unless I fail the exam, and then it's going to be Japanese 1. And I don't mind that one being in person because I feel like language stuff like that, you kind of have to do in person just to, I mean, you don't have to, but it's much better because, you know, you actually get to converse with people in practice. But, so that one I don't mind. But the other 2 are computer classes. Well, I don't want to go. The school's not that far away. It's not that bad. But every now and then I get, and by every now and then I mean like a couple, more than a couple times a month. About 3 or 4 times a month. We get notifications from the school saying, hey, stay away from campus, crime detected. And it happens a lot. It happens like, oh, break-in has been, you know, there's been a break-in reported, or there's been suspicious activity in the campus, stay indoors, or whatever. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. like I said, like it more than a few times a month. And so I've only had one class so far that I had to be there, but it was last year's summer class. And so it was only like 9 weeks that I had to go, which is not that bad. But it's about to be 16 weeks, twice a week next semester. And I don't want to do it. Because, yuck, people. Am I right? Am I right, chat? I went to step... What am I? Okay. I went to step 10. I'm rid of this. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's rough. That's rough. I would go to step 11 if I were you, just because it's cheap and you never know. You know, it's 150. It's not that bad, even if you only get a 4-star, and you never know what you get. I've definitely gotten stuff on step like 6 and 11, just because they're the cheaper ones. But beyond that, if I would just hold out. It's also a tricky one because I don't know, like, in every other seasonal character, there's always a chance that there'll be fillers in other seasonals. Like, I've gotten many seasonal characters that way where I just wait and they're fillers in other banners. But this one's a little different because they're manga characters, and I don't know how they work. I don't know how they're gonna, like, they'll probably be fillers next year, but I don't know if we'll see them as fillers like between now and then, just because they're manga characters. But they're kind of getting a little laxy on that, so who knows? That said, we did get seasonal. We got Halloween Burn the Witch characters, and those have only been back in Burn the Witch collaboration stuff. I don't think they've actually ever been fillers in their own, like in like, let's say like Parasol summons come out and they're in there. I don't think that's been the case, but who knows? There we go. Even the main doesn't Elden Ring. I need to finish that. I haven't finished Elden Ring yet. I made it to the snow area, and then class picked back up again, and then I picked it up again like earlier this week. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to continue this game, and I died several times because I'm so out of practice. So I don't know. I will definitely want to finish it, but I'll probably hop back in, go to an earlier area, try to remember how to play the game, and then go back and continue. Casual Pokemon game, but at certain points the difficulty goes to 100. Oh. Huh. So it's just a regular Pokemon game? Us like go to the gyms and do all that stuff, and then sometimes it's just really, really hard? Suspicious activity detected at campus. Students be venting. Because I've been in that school for like 2.5 years now. 2 years now? 2 years now, yeah, 2 years. And I think once there was a report of someone that had a firearm. Once. But that's one time too many, you know? I'm also going like I'd be going during like the afternoon. Going towards night. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I still don't like it. It's also right next to a gym that I'll tell myself I'll go to, and then I just won't. As is tradition. I would, but any, oh, that's true, anniversary. And I also got the banner 5 out of 5 Rangiku, or 8 out of 5, and 5 out of 5 Mila rolls. Oof. Yeah, I get the fear. I get the fear. I'm excited for the anniversary banner because it's going to be, I was gonna say a really, really long stream, but man, thank goodness for the times 100 tickets. Because I am nearing combined. I'm like at 3,000 BBS/gold tickets for my account, and if we were still doing it at 10 at a time, do you have any idea how long a stream that would be? That would be a ridiculously long stream. I'd also get a ridiculous amount of 5 stars because the back when it was like at times 10, the rates were better. Like you could do a times 10 and get a 4 in there. Now you could do times 100 and just get nothing, which has happened several times. But yeah, nearing I also wouldn't be able to get near 3,000 back when they were doing times 10, so you know it balances out. But still. Anyway, I got nearing 3,000 of that, 20,000 silver tickets that I don't know that I'll do that stream. And then of course the anniversary banner. And between now and then, I have to get this account just up on orbs because it's not good. It's suffering. I'm gonna skip every seasonal unless Rukia. I'm going to prepare when they come back. Smart. And with any luck, they will. Like I said, that the Burn the Witch is a little different, just because it is technically Bleach related, but not the show. So I feel like it's entirely possible that they're fillers, but I don't know, you know? Still sick? I mean, I still have the thing on my side. I got some stuff in last week that I'm supposed to take during the next 4 weeks starting tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. But we'll see if it helps. I hope it does, because we've tried a bunch of stuff and nothing's helped. So yeah, with any luck, that'll help. And we'll see if it works out. But I don't feel like I'm dying like I did last week when I streamed, and I felt like I was just gonna pass out. The day is young though, so we'll see. But yeah, I am feeling a little better. Thank you for asking. I am also fed. I have a bunch of water over there for when I get thirsty, and I'm grinding some orbs. So things are good. But yeah, what kind of games? What kind of games would you guys like to see me play? Because anything I do on Twitch, I will record and put on here. Because the whole VOD situation on Twitch is a little chaotic. I definitely want to do some Master Duel, and I definitely will try out that Pokerogue, but that will most likely be the, like on the days where I'm like, I really can't start a game because I won't be able to finish it kind of a thing. If that makes sense. But I do want to play some story stuff. I've been even some other stuff. Like, I've never really played Mario Kart, and I think that would be pretty fun. Like, I've played it casually with friends, but only at their house and not enough time to get good, just like 1 or 2 rounds. I have Mario Party, but I have no one to play with because I'm a lonely boy. And then what else? There's the Legend of Zelda stuff that I really want to play. I don't really want to do Tears of the Kingdom on stream just because I really want to take my time with that game, and I can't. I've discussed this before. I can't do that I can't do that on on stream just because I feel like the people watching won't want me to hurry up and get the game done. And even if it's not true, that's just what it feels like, and I feel rushed. So I'm probably not going to do that on stream. But I will do stuff like... Oh, you know what I wanted to do for a while now? I wanted to... And I could probably do that, because if you have any game recommendations, please let me know, because Steam has a sale right now. And I would much rather pay for a discounted game than a full price game. But I've been wanting to get Spider-Man on Steam, which I have on the PS4. I've played it. I play that game once a year since it came out. I played it a lot, and I love it. But because I'm learning Japanese, and I've been just fascinated with languages lately, I kind of want to pick it up and play it in Spanish, and then also in Japanese. Ideally first in Spanish, just because it'll give me a bit more time to practice Japanese, especially if I have a class for it. And it will kind of force me to familiarize myself with everything, where everything is again. Plus, I just want to hear the voice acting in both those languages. Because like the voice acting in the original game is perfect. It's great. I love it. Great cast. But I just want to see how it compares. I was watching... I haven't finished it. Because I don't have Netflix anymore, so I can't finish it. But I was watching The Last Airbender, and I was like, oh, this, not bad. It's a pretty good show. The acting needs a little bit of work. They're kids. It's understandable, but the acting needs a little bit of work. And I was like, you know what? I speak Spanish. I'm going to switch this to Spanish. If you speak Spanish, or any other language that show is available on Netflix, watch it in that language because the acting is better. And like nothing on the kids, like I said, they're still kids. They might, you know, they'll get better with time and everything. But when it comes to like voice acting, their options are a lot more. And so they have a chance to like get people who know how to act properly to voice them. And so I just noticed that the acting was just better in Spanish. And it was funny too because I realized that I could do this. Last year we were watching Jingle All the Way. It's my mom's favorite Christmas movie, and we, you know, I like it just because we're nostalgic for it because it is my mom's favorite movie and we watch it every year. But we noticed in that movie when we watched it in Spanish, the acting is better because Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't have the accent, and you know. It's just better. It's just a better movie in Spanish. I mean, it's still a ridiculous movie if you've never seen it. It's guy turns into a Power Ranger. You should watch it. But it's just a ridiculous. It's a ridiculous movie. But it is really cool that I have that option. To play and after every battle you finish, you get a chance to choose certain and more shinies. Better. Oh, okay. What game is it though? Like what story is it going through? Is it like Emerald, Pokemon Red? Because I know they have, don't they have like later gen stuff too? I know how long it takes 1K. 10 at a time. I did it. Oh yeah, I've done much more than 10 at a time, or much more than 1,000 when it was a 10 at a time. But I think I did full streams when it was like the whole 9,999 silver tickets. I've done that before. But yeah, well, that's why I said I might just blast through all the tickets this anniversary, just because it'll be doable. Put the cookie down now! Yeah, great scene, great scene. But yeah, I might do that. I'll probably honestly. I'll probably take that day off of work. Like the next day, I guess, off of work, assuming... What day is it on? Let me see. Let me check the calendar. Ooh, it's on Tuesday. Okay, so I'll probably take the No, I'll have to take that Tuesday off. Yeah, I'll take the Tuesday off because it'll be Monday night. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably take the Tuesday off and then just stream for quite a few hours, to be honest. Mostly summoning. Doesn't the Switch have online multiplayer for N64 games? I do think you are right, yeah. And I know the Mario Party, the early Mario Party games are on there as well. So yeah, maybe I'll find someone who wants to play those and then see if they're up for it. Because I do really like Mario Party. I have the All-Stars game as well. Oh, and then there's the new one that got announced too. They're gonna do like 32 player lobbies or something like that in one of the game modes. Is battles all the way to level 200? Wow. Are they like, do they separate stuff out? Like, for example, that's a good example. Let's say a Pokemon evolves to level 16 because they stretched it out. Do they now evolve at like level 25 or something? And do they like, same with moves, if they learn something at level 16, do they now learn it at like 32 just to like space out the levels, or do they stop and evolve at the same time? It just keeps going. Fun fact, the messiest language is not Japanese, it's Spanish. Hey man, I'm fluent in Spanish. I was gonna say I know both, but I really don't know Japanese as much as I should. I've been practicing it for 2 years, but like I've never had people to practice with. So like, there's only so much I can do, you know? I'm also not consistent as I should be every day. I know the structure of sentences is different. Getting yelled at in German is a fear of yours? is a wave base throughout the climb to the top. You'll fight gym leaders and elite four. Oh, so it's not like you don't run around and stuff. You just, it's like a road. What did I upgrade on the achievement systems? The orbs. The orbs are level 7 or whatever the thing is. In fact, I think I can upgrade it. I'll check after this, but I think I can upgrade it again. I also don't know what all's worth updating on that. I need to like actually sit down and read it. But I know every 7 days getting 40 orbs is pretty nice, so more of that, please. Let me turn on the fan real quick. Oh, and then there's that other Bleach game that's coming out for console, and I'm looking forward to that. That one's gonna be. I'm gonna try to hope on that one. To be honest with you, I'm gonna try to hope on that one. I'm gonna try to stream that on Twitch as well and see if I can't get, because I got a lot of, obviously I have a lot of Bleach fans make up the majority of my subscribers, but there are when I play other games, even though it's less of an audience, people do still show up, which is really nice of them. So I'm hoping to kind of bridge that gap using that game when it comes out. And stream that on Twitch and see if I can get people, like some of the usual people, to show up in there. And then from there, just see where it goes. Does anyone know when that game comes out? Your rival, the Nightmare Fuel. I went for orbs, sold tickets, max super slot, pots, and the rest level 1 exceptions. Let me check it real quick. I don't quite understand it. Also, new tickets up to 12 per week. I have to, the ticket thing's the one that I don't see. And every person has maxed out EVs. Ooh, that's gonna be scary. Daily pots are both good upgrades. Let's see. Bonuses. Well, first of all, let's. Yeah, I can't get that up to level. Yeah, I'm missing some. Higher rarity stat boost and extra stat. I do like that. But maybe some other time. What is the ticket one? Increase the daily limit. Increase the daily limit. Special move training ground. Create links, help potion, speech attribute. Friend points are fun. Creates Brave's bonus summon tickets. That's the one, right? Create soul tickets. Ooh, soul ticket. This is the. Yeah, why didn't I do this one? How many does it create? 10. Are these just BBS tickets? And this, I assume, just cuts down the, yeah, it cuts down the days as opposed to gives more orbs on the other one. The new special tickets are at the bottom tab. The new special tickets are at the top. Okay. Do this once a week. I would have liked to do this on the same time. Oh, now it's okay. So it limits to okay. It limits to a week. I should have done this on Friday. That's when I'd set up the other one. Oh well, that's fine. There, the new BBS tickets include seasonals and resurrected 1,000-year blood war. Oh, that's really good. What are the rates though? It's probably like the same thing as silver tickets, which honestly, it's not. I mean, it's not the best, but it's... I've gotten a few 5-star characters from silver tickets. Wow, it jumps it by 5. How much is that though? Did I just spend a lot more? I have 375 left. Whoops. I should hold on to the rest for when I want to do something. Path of Power is level 5. I can do times 10 on it. Power level. I've yet to see someone pull a non-resurrectable 1000-year blood war. Oh, okay, that's what. Okay. Honestly, I'm still missing some of those, so I'm fine with that. Do we know the rates though? The rates are good. Oh, that's good then. Are the rates like BBS tickets? Oh man, I wish I would have taken the time to read. But I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. We don't do that. They also have premium, but so far it seems like the seasonals are the higher rate, and they followed by the 1000-year blood war and then premium. Well, that's good then, because that means that sooner or later, those the seasonals from this year are going to be in there, and it seems like I know we're still several years behind on Resurrection, but I don't know. It feels like lately it's been catching up really fast, and maybe it's just because I'm old, and this game's been going on for a long time, and some of the characters that are getting resurrected did come out like 4 years ago, and it just doesn't feel that way. Oh, that one was about it. She is, isn't she? And see, even that one doesn't feel like it came out that long ago. They feel like how BBS tickets used to. Oh, that's really good then. That is really good. Because BBS tickets are, they definitely feel like their thing went down. And if they feel like they used to, that's really good. Because they definitely used to feel a lot better. When do you think is the anniversary? Ah, there's no think about it. It's the 23rd. It's always the 23rd. Oh, who do I think is the anniversary character? The more I think about it, the more I think it might be Kenny. But I really hope it's Rukia. But more than that, if it's a character that we have, I hope it's Rukia. Just because I feel like she kind of deserves it, you know? And it's a surprise that we haven't had a anniversary Rukia yet, just because of how much of a prominent character she is. But I'm hoping it's like an original design from someone. I don't think it will be. I think it's just going to be another manga thing like they did last year. Which I really hope is not the case. I really hope it's an original character. But I think if it was an original character, we would have already gotten the whole original character design. You know, guess who? So I don't think it's an original character, sadly. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I hope I'm wrong. Lucaria, I am doing pretty good. I ate some really good tacos. I'm feeling like I'm not gonna faint today, which is very nice. Playing some stream, hanging out with you guys, which is just awesome. I really, it's the kind of thing that like I really enjoy doing. Like I really enjoy just hanging out here and talking to you guys, and you know, our back and forths, because you know, you guys, we like the same stuff, and it's kind of nice to just talk to people and just hang out. But it's the kind of thing that I have to like, I have to force myself to do is not the right word to use. I don't know. It's the kind of thing I'm like, I'm always happy when I'm doing it, and I don't ever regret it. But I don't know why I need to like push myself to do it. And I should do it more. I should do it with other games too, because like there's been like a number of stuff on my list that I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to stream this, and then I don't start it because I want to stream it, and then I just don't ever get to it. You know what? I talked about this last time too. I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. I I am really looking forward to that game coming out because I walk a lot. I walk several miles a week, and combining that with one of my favorite game franchises and just streaming, I have to figure out how to do it, but I am really looking forward to it. I maxed out Pots and Transcendence and get enough to max transcend one character a day. Wow! And times 10 one of each type. Dang! I need to get it together then. The good thing is, like, I'm not lacking in resources. So if I wanted to max transcend a character, I probably can. Maybe, depending on the character. I could definitely 10-10-10 them. That's like... I do that sometimes just when I get a new character just by default at this point. Just because I have so many of those items that I've just never used. Or only ever used when I did like a rewind or something. That's the other thing, is like, maybe that's why I haven't streamed as much. It's because I feel like I need to do the video part of YouTube more than the stream. But like, the video part's the part that takes up a lot of time. Streaming takes up however long the game goes for or whatever. You know, but the video part can take like, depending on the video, it can take like 5 hours or so, you know, for like a 10-minute video. And that's the part that I don't really have time for, just because of school and everything else. Ow, ow, ow. My bones! My ice bones! I've done 3 10 multis. Only one was golden. Wow! Dang, I should have done this. I should have done this earlier. Luckily, it hasn't been months, like several months since the achievement thing came out. So I'm not like distraught at my choices, but I need to hop on JP and do that immediately. Both seasonal. What were they? As long as she is both OP and pullable by premium, I'm okay with it. I would love a new design, and before they make Urugia into a Stern Ritter and ask them to Soul Reaper foreshadowing. Honestly, I think that would be a really, really cool idea. Not for those two specifically, but just if they did the captains and lieutenants as Arankars and the Arankars as Soul Reapers. I think it would be really, really cool. I think the Stern Ritters would be a little bit easier just because you just put them in the robe and you're done. You know? And same with the other one. You just give him a hat, and basically we have a Toshiro that's basically that already, right? When he got zombified. But if you do that with Arankars, then you have a whole other thing to play with. Because one, you have to remove whatever mask part that they have. So like Grimjaw won't have his thing, Nell's helmet's gone. The whole is gonna have to be just, you're gonna have to cover that up. Which is not, I think the only one that would really be interesting for that would be Noitora, just because his hole's in his head. And maybe Aroniero, I guess. Everybody else you could just like put skin there, doesn't matter. But on the other side, when you do if you do the Soul Reapers as Arankars, then you have to give them some sort of mask. You have to put a hole somewhere. I think that would be the cool design. And you can play around with it, you know, because like you can make Nell a sort of like past type of cap, like sort of like Ishin, where he has the thing that made it toward, you could tell he was a captain, but no, not anymore. The same thing with Nell. She was an Espada, but not anymore. You can have her have the little, you know, sort of captain thing. Have the Fracciones be the lieutenants, and have the Espadas be the captains. The new wave of original. Are we getting that? Have they hinted at that at all? Because, man, I hope so. Yuki and Popples are getting it. Are they really? Where are you guys? I need to get on this. Where are you guys getting this news? I need to like be more on top of things like I used to be. I want bounce. At this point, I do too. At this point, I think they're gone. Like, I don't think we're getting bounced. We'd be lucky if they finished the remake of the Zanpakutos that they were doing, that they never finished, or the movie stuff that they never finished either. Like, they started remaking all this stuff, and they're like, maybe not. Which is like a real shame, because some of the stuff needed remakes. Both seasonals, I forgot who the first one was. I only remember that somebody was already 5 out of 5, and the second one was White Toshiro. White Toshiro pot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's not bad. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I mean, don't we all, Timothy? Don't we all? The Yukis are getting rid of the negative effect with a new +5 accessory update. Oh, nice. Wait, are they like... Are they not... Are they getting new forms? Or are the ones that are there getting upgraded? Because if the ones that are there getting upgraded, like if all the ones that I have are suddenly going to become usable... Oh, that's going to be great. But we need the new material hammers to get them to +5. Oh, upgraded. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Ah, Halle Bell. The character that is she still the character that I spent the most trying to get still? The 10,000 and nothing? Still really good, by the way. Still a really solid character. Accessories are getting resurrections, basically. Yes! That's great. Because there's some stuff that I'm like, man, I wish this was better. Or this is a good ability, but like I don't necessarily see the benefit of it. Like, for example, the Hojikusi or Hojikusai, however you call it. The thing that makes it toward any healing you get doubles. I love that. I love that effect. That's a cool effect. That's a good effect, but it doesn't have any practical use for many characters because people are good at dodging, people are good at not getting hit, and like healing is already a thing, and damage reduction plus healing. I think it'd be cool to bundle that up with something else to make it a lot more of a usable item, or an item that people want to use, I guess, in builds that are full stamina damage, you know? Speaking of that, didn't someone get resurrected recently that had a low full stamina damage Link, and they got an ability of low stamina damage, so now they have both? I forget who it was, but I think I saw that recently. The first wave are Yuki's and Captain Coats getting the last ditch. Nice! That's good. That's good because that's extra health plus last ditch survival is going to be really good. And also with autoing. If only there was harder stuff to auto, you know? The stuff that's there right now is super easy. They have noticed in the news the memory serves right. Ooh. Captain Capes are getting less survival as well. Oops. That's really cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. And I'm glad because like for a while there they were adding, they didn't do it like recently, but for a while they were adding like once a year new accessories, and I liked it. But there's only so much you can do with that. At a certain point you're like, well, what else do we have that doesn't make stuff broken? And resurrected on accessories is a good idea. Am I going to not survive the special? Yes. There you go. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I lasted survival on her, but just in case. I was doing a lot of strong attacks, so I think even though she's a normal attack damage build, I think I actually have a... Have I done a wrong build on this character? She's like prime wrong build material. Also, yeah, definitely had less. I had 2 last survival on her. I should do a wrong build on her. I should definitely do a wrong build. She hasn't been resurrected yet, though. But I don't think we have that much longer to wait, so I might wait on that. because I think that could be really fun. Also, with the new accessories, things could be really fun with wrong builds and stuff like that. Because that's a video that does take a little longer than I'd like to make, but it's not as long as the top 10 or Rewind, so I think that could be... That's a fun series to make. Was it the coin drop watches? What's the coin drop? Ow. Oh, I forgot those even existed, to be honest with you. I forgot that existed as an accessory. I haven't needed coins in a while. I don't think I've needed coins since like year 2. Maybe even before that. It's been a hot minute. Coin drop watches are improving their drop effect. Oh, okay. So there's still... Because I know coins are a big deal for people who like max transcend and stuff like that. And I just don't do that. And so you can see I have 1,300,000,000 coins. I think I have even... Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to pick a different character that's not level 1. I'm thinking of... was it Mind Ikaku that did that? That got the last ditch survival and full stamina damage? I thought it was Ikaku too, but I didn't... I wasn't sure. Not 100% last ditch survival, but 80 is still pretty... That's pretty good. Honestly, 80's fine. 80's fine. We can't equip accessories in arena. Imagine everyone rocking 80% last stitch captain robes. Oof. I need to do arena more. I remember liking it. Like I really liked it. It's just I don't know. I can't really tell you why I don't. I'm actually doing pretty well for this being a level 1 character. I really hope I equip Last Ditch Survival because I'm not going to survive the boss's special. Okay, 180. That's good. Because again, I don't think I'll survive the boss's special. As long as I can get that 80 to proc, I'm good. I'm good. Oh! I don't know why this reminded me of that. You know what else I've been wanting to do? But I don't know if I'll get people to watch just because it's such a big game that already has such a big audience, big like people playing it. I don't know that I've ever finished Minecraft. As weird as that sounds. Like I've beaten it modded, obviously just because you just do whatever, and they get broken stuff. But I don't know that I've ever sat down and just beaten the Ender Dragon. And so I thought about just doing that for a stream. And it's gonna take me more than a stream. It would be like a whole series of streams. Have it like be like once a week where I just play Minecraft for a week and just work towards that, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll have the, because I'd be doing that on Twitch and then I'd upload it on YouTube. But I don't know how interested people would be in watching that. It was my first stuff. The first stuff I ever did on YouTube was Minecraft. They're still there if you want to watch it. Just, you know, order my videos by date and go all the way to the bottom. There's, like, Charles is even in some of them. Just because we played some stuff together. And I think we recorded some at... Wow, I need to... We tried to record some on when we went to college together, and I'm still in college, and that was like 12 years ago, and that makes me feel... That wasn't 12 years ago, that was less, but... Oof, I need to finish. Autoers, macroers, and hackers made it on time. Yeah, I don't know why people... Like, I understand why people mod, but like... Don't mod competitive stuff, you know? It just makes it, like... The whole point of competitive to be like, oh, hey, look, I'm good enough to say that I'm better than this team, or I'm really good. If you're just cheating, then what's the point? You're just waiting it out. Something you mentioned Arena as using that lolly, she secretly busted in Arena. Really? Why is that? Because I know her range on her strong attack... I wasted that strong attack too. I know her range on strong attack 3 isn't full screen. Run away! Not Heart, Thousand Year Blood or Ichigo, but Blue Unohana or Power Love is pretty darn good. I think I have all of those. So that's good. Is Minecraft even beatable? I don't think it's a... Well, no, like, beating the game is, you know, getting to the credits, typically, with a game, right? So, you do get credits after you beat the Ender Dragon. And that's... I know it doesn't technically end there. You can go and, you know, beat the Wither. You can go and fight the Warden and stuff like that. But you can technically do that beforehand anyway. So, really, beating the game is just beating the Ender Dragon. Which, I know... I remember doing on the... Actually, I don't know if we ever did it. That's the thing, like, I might have done it already, I just don't remember if I ever did. So I think, that's why I think it'd be really a pretty fun thing to do. And we tried doing it! We've tried doing it a few times as a group with a few friends of mine, and then everyone just kind of stops, or nobody has, you know, the schedule to go continuously, but, or like to, you know, play more than a few sessions. So, I might just do it myself. Run! They want to reward. They want the rewards, but they don't like the game modes. Oh, yeah, so they ruin it for everyone. That sucks. This is the third one, right? Yeah. Her strong attack 1 is insane, but after resurrection, her strong attack 2 shreds shields. Oh, the strong attack 2 is pretty good for clearing multiple mobs. Oh, makes sense. Guys, I hope the new Bleach game is good. I really, really do. I know it's gonna be just like, oh, story mode, go through the story and, you know, do that. But like, you gotta have good combat, you know what I mean? And a game that did that really well were the Heat the Soul series. They had really good combat. I really enjoyed that. If I can get those to just come out on PC, that would be awesome. I'd only get the last one because that's really all that matters, but the combat on that was really good. I don't know how this one's gonna handle it. I hope it's good. I hope it flows well. Not too grindy, and I hope there's stuff to do aside from just like story stuff. I don't think it'll be a fighting game, but I really hope it has an element of that. I say that, but like I'm not good with competitive games. Once people, and fighting games are the kind of stuff that it's fun until people learn how to play, and then I don't enjoy it because I don't ever want to learn how to play properly, like block when you're supposed to and parry, and I don't like that. $36. Well, we'll do one Senkaimon, like we'll do this one now, and then I'll probably do the harder Senkaimon on a different day. Just to motivate myself to stream more, if that makes sense. I love this Yoruichi. I don't know if I like this one more, if I like the original one more. Because the original one obviously doesn't have as better range, but she doesn't have a boost strong attack 2, which means she can spam it more. And her strong attacks just feel... Her attacks feel more floaty. If that makes sense. Will I ever play Sekiro? I don't know. I don't, because it's like a soul-style game, right? It looks cool, I'll say that. But I don't know. She just did a shadow clone, and one of them stayed behind in chibi form. It's fun until the people find the character, and then that's all you see, no matter how good it doesn't matter. But isn't it like the kind of thing as well where you want to pick the killer? Like, oh, you're talking about fighting games. I thought we were still talking about Arena for some reason. But yes, you are right. But even then, like, I don't know. Because I'm not very... I can be good enough at a game to beat, like, the computer at a hardest difficulty. But, like, people get way better than that. And then at that point, I'm like, I don't feel like investing the time to get that good. Really, honestly, for me, too, if they do have a fighting element to it, like a fighting game element to the new Bleach game, I really hope people mod it, and I can do like mod showcases and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. I did that a lot with, I say a lot, I did a few episodes of that with Jump Force when that came out. That was really fun, because I was able to make like certain characters that weren't in the game. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy character creator stuff a lot. And I know that probably won't have it, but mods kind of go that route. But any character, so like if a fighting game has a character creator, that's like the best thing ever to me. I love being able to create characters that are not supposed to be in a thing. I need to get more used to standing. Like, I'm streaming right now standing. And I've done a few streams where I stand most of the time. Last time I streamed, I stood for like half of it, and then I had to sit down because I felt like I was going to pass out. But right now I'm pretty good. If it's a oh. But if it's open to the world with the bosses and stuff, then I'll be able to. That's a good point. I don't buy a lot of anime games myself. Like I think the last one I bought was like 10 years ago when Ninja Storm 4 came out, and that was it. And I think that's the right name. I don't typically buy anime games. But I will buy this just because, well, I guess technically I bought Jump Force. So I guess there is that. But I will be buying this. I'll probably buy it and just like stream it for the first week it's out and see how that goes. And it's like, it shows characters, it shows mostly gameplay of Ichigo. So it makes me a little afraid that you'll only play as Ichigo and you'll get to see some of the other characters and they'll be like summons or something like that. I don't know that they'll let you play as the others. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of, but I'm hoping against hope that I'm wrong. Because you didn't get to see a lot of gameplay from the others. You got to see some specials, but that's it. And it's also early development, so who knows? Let's get you out of there. And I hope it does well, because if it does well, it'll get a sequel. I hope it does well and that it is good. Because that's what we need. Let's run away from the Yabaro. There's no way this isn't 2012. That kind of game has been done before. I hope it's not that. I don't want it to be a fighting game like Ultimate Ninja Storm. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I want. I want them to make a game like that of Bleach separately, but I don't want this to be that. Because they have such a huge roster of characters. Get to play as the parrot from episode 4 or something? I think this guy's the final boss from this? Yeah. The art style is great too. It's more realistic, less colorful than normal, and normal faces. Yeah, I feel like they've been really good at like stuff looks good now. The only anime game that did that kind of thing did it correctly was the Full Metal Alchemist games. Oh, I never played it, but I saw. Are you talking about the one that came out recently? I saw like gameplay of that, and it looked really cool, but I haven't played it, and I want to. Though it's been a little bit since I've seen the show. Good show. Solid show. Good old Candace. Couldn't get her on this account, but got her on JP. That's good enough for me. Especially because she was a ranged normal attacker, which I think might be my least favorite in terms of character. A ranged normal attacker and a strong attack 2 is like a boost move, which I don't like. I guess it's fine on a ranged normal attacker, because if it's gonna go to someone, it might as well be that. But I don't. My favorite is melee. Whoops. Honestly, obviously, favorite is melee strong attack, just because it's kind of the bread and butter of the game. But aside from that, it's melee normal attack, because melee normal attack, whose strong attacks are not boost, not healing. Because if they have 3 regular normal attacks, or 3 regular strong attacks and they're a normal attacker, then I can build them as a hybrid character and force them to be better. I think only the third one's in Japanese only. The Full Metal? There's 3 of them? Heck yeah, I'm using Tag Team Rangiku on this. Such an odd character, but I love it. Kaiju number 8 and the Slime are the only shows I'm watching now. Kaiju number 8 now is over. Oh, is it over already? That was fast. I have been watching, let's see, I just recently finished Moonlit Fantasy. Is it Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy? That's been really, really good. I'm really enjoying that a lot. What else am I watching? I've got a lot of stuff on the list and I just haven't started it. I've been like on an Isekai kick for the last like 2 or 3 years. I know it's like overdone and overplayed and stuff, but I love it. It's so good, especially with a lot of those more recent stuff that's like getting a lot more. Because there's some of them that are like, oh, okay, this is just guy gets isekai, he's overpowered, the story is bleh. Moonlit Fantasy, it's that guy gets isekai, he's overpowered, but the story is really good. There are other ones that have a gimmick, and those have been my favorite. Like there's the one where the guy who gets isekai'd, everybody else gets cool abilities, but he just gets the ability to use Amazon in the other world, and he just uses it to make food. I love that show. It is so good. It is so good, and it's so like wholesome because it's not. He's not fighting anything. He's just making food for his wolf, and like ordering stuff online. I love it. It's so good. And then there's some of them that it's also gimmicky, but they're not that good. Like the vending machine one, I enjoyed it enough, but like it, you know, I don't know. It could have been. It could have been. Could have been better. I also it's on the same plane as the guy who gets isekai and he's like, I'm gonna. He has like ridiculous drops. That's his ability. Is that all his drops are like S rank or whatever? That one's also like, it's good for what it is. It's gimmicky and I like the gimmick, but like I feel like the execution wasn't that great. I feel like Konosuba's on that level as well of gimmicky, in that it's a guy who gets isekai, but he is not overpowered. They just so happen to make a good team because they're all broken, like in their own respective ways. Like none of them, they all have incredible flaws that somehow works out for them, and that's what I love. But what's another good gimmicky one? Yes, the wrong way to use healing magic is also really good. I also really like that. That's, to me, is on that level of, oh, guy gets isekai, he gets overpowered abilities. But the story's really good, so. And a lot of the times, like, that works. Even if the guy is really, really good, it works. I think that's why I've been wanting to play like a RPG style fantasy game, because I want to do the whole getting armor and getting stuff like that, like the fantasy world game. But like the only one that really hits that itch to me so far has been like Skyrim. And like I'd like to play the Elder Scrolls Online. I know it's on sale right now for $6, which is awesome. But like I played it before. I played it on Xbox, and I got to like level 6, and everything got really hard, like extremely hard. And to the point where you're like, oh, okay, they clearly want you to have a party for this, but I don't know anyone else who plays this game, so I can't continue, and so I stopped. Which is a shame, because like I really enjoyed it. And I feel like that's the case with that's like the case with all of my MMO experiences, which I don't have much of, but like, that's where it goes, you know? Hey, Night Shroud. Haven't played in over a year. Been pretty busy. Dude, I hear you, man. I have school, I have a job. Been trying to fit exercise into that, and I get it, man. It's life. It's busy, you know. I'm so ready to be done with school and just have a job to worry about, and then the rest of the time I could be like, yeah, I'm gonna play some games. More Lion Palm Stone Online. Get the grinding edition. So is that the case then? Is that a game where you have to grind? Is that it wasn't just the fact that I was playing by myself that it was really hard? It's the fact that you have to grind. Because listen, I started playing Final Fantasy 14 for a couple of hours, and that was pretty fun. But you do have to pay for it, like constantly. And I don't like that. So I stopped playing that. Plus, the person that I was playing with lives in a completely different time zone, so it was just like impractical to be able to do that. What's another one? Oh yeah, Black Desert Online. I played with Endless. That was really fun. I don't remember why we both dropped out. I don't remember, but that was a really fun time. What's another? I don't know. And it doesn't have to be an MMO. I wanna get the like fantasy style game where you have to go on quests and do stuff. Honestly, Baldur's Gate would be right up my alley if it wasn't for the fact that the gameplay is not the kind of gameplay that I like. You know? Haven't touched it myself, but I heard people have many gripes with it. I have heard that as well. And like the reason I wanted to try it just because I really like Skyrim and I've played it so much, and I like the how everything works there. And so that's why, you know, that's why I gravitated towards that one first, but I have heard a lot of people have complaints about it. Noitora. 46? We are zooming past this. I'm also using the incorrect links for this. I don't know who all the links are, but I know I saw 1000 Year Blood or Yoroichi in there. So, I mean, good link, but not for this. Not for this. Final Fantasy XIV is pretty good. Just needs to survive the first two filters. The second filter, Realm Reborn. The first filter. It was fun. Like, I was really enjoying it. But like, I was playing with someone from Japan, and one, there was a language barrier there, which was part of the reason we were doing it, was to try to help each other out, learn our languages. But the time was the big factor. Is that I just didn't have it. I either had school or I had work, and it just didn't work out. How to buy the game? Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. I wasted like 2 years on 2 weeks on tech support trying to get the game that I bought to work. Oh, what a nightmare. What was the last game I streamed? Like, not this, but like the last game I... Was it Kirby? I think it was Kirby. Because I remember I didn't do the last Pokemon game on stream. Because... Oh no, I did stream some of the Pokemon DLC, but I didn't actually finish it all. Until later. But I didn't do the last Pokemon game, despite wanting to. Because it was... One, I had school, but two, it came out like, and I was home for Thanksgiving. And I really wanted to play it, so I just played it. MMORPGs have been going downhill for a long time. The last one I enjoyed was... Dang. Yeah, no, and listen, I completely understand that too. They've never been my thing. Like, I've never gravitated towards them. The only reason I'm bringing it up now is because, like, I kind of want that fantasy game style experience in a game, and, like, they seem to be only MMOs that are doing that. The last game to do that well that I enjoyed, that I found, was Skyrim, and I've beaten that many times already. Like, many times I've played it. It's like, I want something that fits that vibe of, like, fantasy, and you can use swords and magic, and you can go to shops and buy armor with different abilities and all that stuff. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. And now a new challenger, the MDE something. Yeah, Square makes it a little difficult. And like, Final Fantasy has been a series where I've never really kept up with it, but I have played some of the games, and the games that I've played I've really enjoyed. Like, I remember I played Crisis Core on the PSP and I really enjoyed it. Took me a while to get used to it, but once I did, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I'm half tempted to buy the remake of it just because I remember enjoying it, but I also know exactly what happens and I don't really want to play it. Just because, like, I don't want to be sad. Dissidia, which, not the new one, Dissidia NT, but the one on the PSP, Dissidia 012, which was technically a sequel, but the original game is in there anyway, so it's all part of the same. That game's so fun. So fun. But like, the traditional Final Fantasy stuff, I've never played it. You know, I have Final Fantasy 15 that I kind of want to start, but I know that's also a time commitment. And I don't know how long it'll take, so I don't know. Duodecim. Yes, Duodecim Final... Yes, Dissidia Duodecim. That game's so much fun. And it's like, it's a fighting game that has never really been done before or since. And I know the NT that they did, I bought that. It is bad. It is just not a good game. Like, I thought, okay, even if the gameplay is bad and like it doesn't have any like, or I don't want to play, well, not the gameplay, but like, even if I don't play with people online, which is fine, I could still do the story mode. Nope. Nope. If you want to play that story mode for that game, it's the only game I've ever seen where the story mode is locked behind you having to play like PvP and stuff like that to be able to unlock the thing that you can spend to unlock the different stories. And it's not even, it's mostly cutscene. It's just not good. It is a horrible game. And like, you don't even get to get all the characters. There's like, I haven't like, there's like 40% of the roster is locked behind a paywall of a game I already bought. It's bad. It is really bad. They really did. They dropped it so hard. They had the opportunity to make like, just make it like the original. Make it like the original. The original was so good. That's all you had to do. And nope. They royally messed it up. I have heard of the Tales games, yes. I have heard of the Tales games, and I have a friend of mine that really enjoys them, but he said he hasn't played them for a while, so he doesn't know what the new ones are like. And I know there's a new Tales game I see on Steam all the time, and it looks cool. Is it the kind of thing that I'm looking for? I really don't know. Like, I'd like to give it a shot. I need to find a shop that has cheap used games. Because all the games that I'm looking at to play are all really old. It looked good, but it wasn't good. Yes, it visually was awesome, but man, it just was not a good game. Let's do the extra stages. Why not? We're here. How far back am I gonna have to go for these? Okay. Tokinara, hello. Yeah, it was such a bad game. I wish, like, somebody cared enough to mod it and fix it, but I know that's not an easy thing to ask for. Especially when it didn't have the audience to warrant that being a thing, you know? They just needed to repeat the system, update the graphics, and work out. Yeah, it wasn't that hard of a thing to perfect, you know? Like, and it's not like the story required a bunch of like sets and stuff. You just build the same fields like they did with the first one. The game largely took place on a board anyway. Once you made it to a place, it took like you move your piece around to fight the different stuff. It wasn't that hard of a formula, and they messed it up because greed. Have I seen the Core 3 trailer? What is that? I have not, but I don't know what that is that you're talking about. Tales of Arise is pretty good, but the old ones are just much more. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Is it good? Because that's the one I keep seeing. That's the one I keep seeing pop up on stream and stuff. But is it like the thing that I'm looking for? Is it like hack and slash? There's magic and also items where you can equip and get different abilities and stuff like that? Oh yeah, the 1,000 Year Blood. No, I haven't. And there's a reason for that. I am waiting for, because there's no way I could possibly get spoiled because I know what happens. I'm waiting for all of Bleach to be done to just binge it. I've been doing that for a while now. I have all the manga too, and I've been meaning to read that too, but I was like, do I want to do that before watching the show, or do I want to watch it? I don't know. Ow. If you want to see the Tales of games, look for combo videos. Oh, is it like a combo style game? Where you have to combo with like your party kind of a thing? And the one that what was it that I recently started? Let me see. The one that I started. See if I have it wishlisted, and I can just tell you the name of it. I do not. I do not. You know what I do want to play? Another Crab's Treasure. That game just seems fun. Let me see if I can find it here, because I have Steam open. By the way, I fixed my mouse, and by that I mean I got another mouse that is less comfortable by a significant amount, but it doesn't do what the other one did. So that's good. What's this it? No. Where is it? I'll find it, you guys. Here we go. Star Ocean, the second. Let me pause this immediately. Star Ocean, the second story. It is currently. I don't know if I'll like it because I'm playing the demo of it right now. I'm only an hour in, and so far it's all right. But I don't know if it'll scratch that itch because of the game style. I've never played a game like that before, so I don't know if it'll do it. But it's fully voice acted, and for someone who doesn't like to read, that's great. I say fully voice acted, but the NPCs and stores and stuff are not. Think of it this way: you have a normal attack string and a bunch of special attacks that you can attack your special button. You can assign one special up and but it's possible. Oh, okay, I see. But it's not like a timing thing that you have to get right in order to beat a thing, right? Just a heads up, if you look at combo videos reference, they usually equip item that makes them do very oof damage. And I don't want a strong, if something does a lot of damage, I think it's too easy. That's the reason I don't max transcend my characters on here. I don't want my stuff to do a lot of damage, because then what's the point? You just click A and win. Tales of Arise is my personal favorite Tales games, but I don't understand why it's disliked by wider Tales fandom. Well, I've never played a Tales game, so if you guys say it's good, I might give it a shot. The problem with a lot of these is that I want to play it on my Switch, and they just don't go on sale on the Switch. Because it's the kind of thing where I just kind of want to sit down a couple of hours before going to sleep and play, you know? And I've been wanting to play the Fairy Tail game because I don't really have to pay attention to that because I know the story. I just have to pay attention to the gameplay. But that just refuses to go on sale on Switch. It's on sale now on Steam, but if it's turn-based, I definitely want to do it handheld. I don't want to do it just standing in front of my computer. I want to feel like I'm doing something. Or I guess if I'm doing nothing, I want to feel like I'm doing nothing. There's some timing, but it's super basic. It's not tech or anything. Okay, good. Because that's one of the reasons I couldn't get into the original Street Fighter and stuff like that. Is because you had to do certain combos and specific things to shoot a fireball, and I could never get it to work. How's grinding going for Anniversary? I mean, I had 133 orbs before the Senkaimon started, and I have whatever the first Senkaimon gives you after that. I am very, very low on orbs on this one. Decent amount on JP. I do have plenty of resources to grind to get a lot of orbs on this account. I'm hoping against hope I don't have to do a lot of those because I already had to do a lot of those for this last 2 summons. And well, I still have plenty. I like to keep my accounts kind of even in how many resources I have. And JP has so much more at this point because I've done so much on this account to try to get characters. Just because luck. Just because luck. I have so many more options on JP than I do on this one. And like, they're both my main accounts. I play them both equally. But this is the one that you guys get to see because it's the one I stream on. For stuff like this and co-op and stuff like that. This might be the first... I mean, clearly it's not the first time I used this Gin, but... This might be the second time I've ever used this Gin. The first time being the first time I ever beat this anniversary. Tower. Ow. Ow. Insta-kill shot, huh? Run! There are some games that allow you to switch up a fighting game input for special attacks. But it's just that an option can only switch. Do you get to use more than one character in that? Like, is it like you get to switch around characters and stuff, or is it you play as one character and then you just build them as you want? Between 1,400 and 1,600 should be enough to pull enough good for the first part with some luck. And whatever comes in part 2, I'm sure it's going to be broken. Yep, that's how it typically works. That's how it typically works. But I'm hoping, because this has worked out so well for me in years before, and I'm not being sarcastic. That kind of sounded sarcastic. I'm not. It's worked out really, really well. In that saving a bunch of tickets, I just get the anniversary character on tickets, and I don't have to go in. That has happened many, many times. Many times. That's why I save up so many tickets before anniversary. And so I'm hoping, as soon as anniversary drops, I'm gonna do tickets, and then I'm gonna do the banner. And I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be a late night stream. I hope you guys can make it. I know other people are gonna stream it as well, but I hope to hang out with you guys. That might be the lamest way I've ever died in a Senkaimon. That was so bad. That was a special kind of bad. That was awful. I was done with the boss. Run. And everyone has their own. Ooh, nice. I might check it out then. I might check it out. Do they have like, can you customize what they wear and stuff? Like, do you visually see it? I'm not gonna die again. Do you visually see the difference when you switch up equipment and stuff, or is it just like they're wearing this? Trust me. Don't think about it too hard. They're wearing this. Casters are usually the most boring ones, but you can switch back and forth mid battle. Gotcha. So what most chess players do is lock the boss into special attack and then multiple hits. Gotcha. Only weapon exchange appearance. That's fine. That's fine. And in a way, that's kind of good. Is there not an extra stage? Hold on. I think I missed some extra stages. In a way, that's good because, like, that gives more opportunity to have more variety than if you have to make equipment for everything. If you have to make a visually equipment for a bunch of stuff, then you're only gonna have like 20 stuff because they don't want to put in the work of doing that. But if it's just like, oh, it's just stat changes, don't worry about it, then you can just have a bunch of stuff because you don't have to spend time on, you know, making the model and stuff. All right, extra stage 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. So extra stage 5. That was beaten in 1 minute and 1. Is it under a minute? Someone who's done this already, can you tell me which one I have to beat in under a minute to unlock 6? And 10? Because I know there's a 10th one. Let me do this one first. 6 and 10 are the ones I'm missing. Redo stage 50 under a minute for extra stage 10. Awesome, nice. Do you know which one stage 6 is? The only games that don't change appearance is Tales of Destiny. Okay. Well, I'll have to... That'll be a little bit tough. It's hard to go back to a game. Like, if you beat the most recent one, it's hard to go back and play the previous ones if they look bad. But, like, I know the... Before Tales of Arise, there was another one that didn't look bad, right? Like... Okay. Stage 46 gives stage 6. Okay. Nice. And then this guy's the last one, yes? I'll just take him out. Should be easy enough. All 5 of the last floors give me... Really? Oh, I guess I should have put that together. Stage 9. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Alright, 6. Oh, this was the Noitoro one. I remember this. This is annoying. This one's annoying. But doable. But really annoying. Oof. I might have to restart it. I mean, I'll play it through, but... It's really the boss, I think, at the end, that... If I can get them easily enough, it's fine. Whoops. Misplayed that. I'm in my own head about this. Okay. Got a link slot his unit. Yeah, nah, this is doable. I got this. See? Easy. Easy. The most acclaimed by most Tales fans was Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, that's the one I keep hearing about. My friend tells me about. Personal favorite is triple tie between Tales of Fantasy, Abyss, and Rebirth. They don't... Are they all... Do they all, like... They're not sequels, right? They're just... their own individual story? Or are they sequels? Or is it the kind of thing where some of them are sequels, but some of them are not? Do I have a button for Bankai? I do have a button for Bankai. Nice. I know I've said this before, but when I first connected this game, it didn't have a button layout. You had to make your own button layout. They added it afterwards. But I made my own button layout, and it just so happened to be the exact same one they ended up adding. Which is pretty cool. Akka no Togame. Poke. She is getting res soon. You know, I really wish they would put like a Not necessarily with this Rukia, because she doesn't need it like some of the other ones. But I wish they gave some characters the ability to make their form changes last longer. That Rukia doesn't necessarily need it, just because she can just redo it over and over again. But like characters like Bankai Yoruichi, Manga Yoruichi, Bankai Kenny, the ones that transformed with their specials, they need it. They really do. Alright, just gotta beat this in under a minute, which with this character shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get you over there for your special. There are two... if they are a continued story from the previous games, they share the same name plus the number 2. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like Final Fantasy 13-2 or whatever. Gotcha. 20 seconds on the first boss is not great, especially because I still have to spend a few seconds walking. Except for a nice fan service. Oh, they have Tales fan service games. Oof, that's not good. That's really not good. That's so many seconds lost. Like the special's gonna make up for it, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Let's hope it is. Oh, nope. It's over. There's no chance. Gotta restart. Oh. I've never been bonked before. Destiny 2, Symphonia Dawn of New World, and Xillia 2. What is that? As in you may meet the protagonist from the other. Oh, that kind of fan service. Okay, I'm sorry. Please forgive. I'm gonna restart this. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Doesn't mean they share the same. Oh, so it's a different world entirely. Yeah, you can't blame me. It's you know, it's the way of the world. The people think that's what they mean. Nice, didn't get hit. Which kinda helps for damage combo wise. Already doing better than the previous run by 3 seconds. The next resolution was probably 1000 Year or Camp Hero World 2. Yami, Noitora, Sumari. Okay, good. You stay over there. Be gone from me. Nice. Still not great on time. 20 seconds left, but it's better than we had before. And we have full health. The lasted survival doesn't really matter here since I don't think the special kills me. That was a bad idea. Oh, nice. Dodged it. Okay. There we go. Easy mode. First try. First try. Okay, let's hope you're right, since so... Yeah, we're getting to, like, the resurrecting stuff that doesn't really... I say doesn't need it. They're all gonna get resurrected, but, like, that's still viable without getting resurrected. The only one that has an iffy... That's iffy is, Bissaria, being canonical prequel to Zesteria. I assume these are places, right? The place, the names of them, the names of the places. Remember the characters? I am so glad they started giving characters innate skills that didn't have them before when they got resurrected. It's so nice. really hope I have last ditch survival here. They need to do Resurrection Plus on some of the older characters. Original Gin. I don't know where I'm aiming. What am I doing? Okay, I did have last ditch survival. Which is good, but also bad, because that means I can't take any damage for the next fight. Just gonna charge this. Nice. Such a good character. Can be places related to the story, the main topic of the plot. This is guys. Yeah, like I assume Arise isn't a location. It's just Arise, you know. Oh, it's a boss. Nice. Just like that, I'm already up to 463 orbs. I need so many more to be... Oh, well, there's these as well, at least. That's nice. And I've got another Senkaimon tower, so that'll be probably up to like 700 by the time I'm done. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I think for now, I'll end the stream, you guys. I'd continue if I have more practice in speaking, just because I haven't streamed that much in a while, so I get tired pretty easily. But I think that's where I'll end the stream. I will be back for the other Senkaimon. I'll definitely be back for the tickets, for the anniversary summon, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't just stream something on Twitch that's just unrelated to everything. Just playing the game. If you want to hang out, it's always appreciated. It's twitch.tv/meapocalypse, I think. I don't even know at this point. Just because it's been so long since I've streamed there, but it is on the... It should be on the channel. It should be on the description and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for the stream, you guys. Thank you for watching. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.